Yo, what's good and what's cracking? First things first, before this video even starts, just real quick, this video is not like a lot of the videos that I've been posting on this channel. I wanted to try something different for the homies My and Cary, since we don't know if this is going to be the last Shukai or not. If you're not from the Bay Area or you're not in the car community, Shukai is an event that they have down in Japantown where a lot of people showcase their cars, a lot of people are brought together into one space, and you'll learn much more about it later on in this video. So I just wanted to open it up with that, just to let you guys know that the focus today is not on myself, it's not me narrating anything, I'm just capturing stories and memories for My and Cary. Since we don't know if this is going to be the last Shukai or not, I thought it would be super cool to document the memories so they have something to look back on. I want to give a huge shout out to my homie Wetttmedia for making this possible. He got a lot of the car shots, helped me edit on this one. He did the majority of the editing. So huge shout out to you, man. I really do appreciate it. When two heads come together, greatness is formed. If you guys want to check out his channel, I'll have his link down below in the description. Again, thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys do, hit that like button, and I hope you guys are able to capture what Shukai actually means and understand everything that goes on behind the scenes. So hope you guys enjoy. Let's get it started.
It's official, yeah. It's official, yeah. She gon' do it right.
She gon' do it right if I ask for it. She gon' do me right if I ask for it. I'm gon' hit it right when I get with you. She gon' do it right if I ask for it. She gon' shake that ass for a real. I'm gon' hit it once and I'm done with you. She gon' do it right if I ask for it. She gon' do me right if I ask for it. She asks me what I do, I make moves. True, I do what I want, girl, how about you? She said that she been stripping for some time, but it's fine, cause that ass makes a couple bands a night, that's alright. I've been taking flights, check the pages in my passport. Smash the baddest chicken, all I did was ask for it. She do what I want, she be working like an escort. I'm gon' shoot my shot, I'll be switching from the half court. Leaving from the club, I'm too turned, I call it Uber.
What's up? My name is Cary. I'm originally from Hawaii, moved here in 1997. I had a shop in Hawaii with two friends of mine called Hypersports. Moved out here in 97 to be a engineer over at Applied Materials doing engineering stuff. Got back into cars 2009 or so, and started Wheels and Meals because I had an ice cream truck and I wanted some place to sell my ice cream. So people were like, hey, you're into cars, so why don't you do something with cars? So we had like a food truck meet, and we started something called Wheels and Meals, and it kind of grew into something else. I partnered up with My, who owns a shop in Japantown.
In Headliners, and we've been open for 6 years. We recently moved across the street to a bigger space. Me and Cary got along because we were interested in cars, and one thing led to another. We started off with a small meet in Japantown, and
6 years ago, actually.
yeah, 6 years ago, I asked Cary if how about we do a car show, and
That's kind of how this event was born.
yeah.
And so he was all like, "What are we gonna call it?" Because Wheels and Meals it's kind of like whatever. So we decided to call it Shukai. Shukai technically means like meeting or gathering, but I consulted with a lot of my friends in Japan, and he's like, that's kind of a really old term. No one uses that term anymore. But I was like, what doesn't it kind of mean like when the heads of families meet together and have like a big meeting or gathering? And he was like, yeah, but only the underground people use it right now. No one really uses it in everyday language. And I said, well, that'd be kind of perfect for what we're doing, because we're trying to get together people into Japantown for a common cause. And he was like, in America, it may work. If you're just trying to get together some people for a common cause for Japantown, sure, why not? So that's why we called it Shukai.
cash all on the whip. I might keep that 40 and it's hold up on my hip. I might steal that shorty if she hold up on my shit. I might just be trapping at the stew it on my jets. I just keep that Glock up in my pocket and it hit. I like getting money, get the profits, then I did. I might take off in a fucking rocket, ain't no jet. Ain't it so damn funny how they flock up when you next? I ain't judging why they wondering why the fuck I flex. I like making moves with all the goons, that ain't a thing. Pop out in that cool with all that juice up in that drink.
It just started all as,
Hey, let's try and do a car show.
yeah, like, hey, what's the best way to create awareness to Japantown? And the easiest way that we can think of was the car show.
So, like, we don't want it to be like your average parking lot or car meet. We want something for everybody. You know, like old ladies, old people that can come and look at cars that they grew up with. Like, I forgot Tamiko's mom's name, but she was all like, when I grew up, these cars were like junk cars.
Hand-me-down cars that
Yeah,
like your
junk cars.
parents gave you
Yeah.
that you didn't want to drive around because you were embarrassed.
Exactly, but now,
but
like-
hey, you guys took it and did something with it. And,
Like the Mercedes.
yeah.
Have you seen the couple Mercedes that we have in there? Yeah, they're out there. Dude, we have some pretty good cars. And then there's vans. From the very start, the vans, when we
We
brought
left
them
it.
out.
We left it.
The funny thing is that we brought the vans out and there was an old lady that lives down the street and she came and she was telling her daughter like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that people fix up vans like this.
We're not always going to please everyone, but like this is about the bigger picture. and
That's
about the
another
community.
thing. Like, we get a lot of flack, and we're like, dude, like, we're throwing this event not for us. We're throwing the event for Japantown, for
Yeah.
guys like him, right? Business owners. He's a Japantown business owner. He owns Headliners.
Yeah.
He owns Hukilao, right? And all the other businesses in Japantown. We're trying to attract people here so they know that there's actual businesses here. Being an event planner, plus doing awards, plus trying to raise my kids and doing all the other stuff, helping out. It's kind of stressful, but it's kind of worth it.
You know,
Like people like you, like honestly, like people like you who come up to me and say like, hey, I respect what you're doing. It makes me feel good.
yeah.
Because like
It's
hey, we're not
always been easy, and there's been years that we're just like, you know what?
Yeah, we don't want to.
Why
Why are we
this?
doing this?
Like,
You know, like because we don't make money off
Yeah,
of this,
it's-
right?
it's
It's
not-
free. It's a free
yeah.
to attend event.
Yeah.
Like all the people
And-
walking around, they did not pay a dime to be here. They came here. Well, they had to find
enjoy.
parking and stuff like that, but they didn't pay entrance fee, you know, to be here. So they're enjoying something that we kind of like
Created.
facilitated,
Yeah.
and for you to say, hey, I want to interview you guys. I want to talk to you guys about this. Like, it makes me feel like super good. Another thing that we like to try and add to the event, because it is Japantown and because I'm Japanese, I try to educate people on Japanese culture. So like a couple years back, we had the bonsai tree, and the bonsai represents perseverance and individuality. So a bonsai tree, if you watch like Karate Kid and stuff, you kind of clip it and you make it grow the way you want it to grow. Much like a car enthusiast.
Yeah.
Like car people, they build the cars usually to how they like. If I like green, I like a van,
Green and green.
I'm gonna make my green van,
Yeah.
right? With stupid taillights on it. This year, because it's our 6th year, we used a bridge, which is Tori. Tori is a very solid bridge. It's like a gate into something, you know? And if you look at it, it looks very close to the number 6 written in Japanese. And it is our 6th year doing Shukai. So we thought like, hey, what if we made something look like the 6? And that's how we came up with this. How much longer can we do this?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, what's one event?
Space is one. Time, money,
moving.
I don't know.
Half of
What kind
half of
what
us
kind
is leaving.
What kind of funds? What kind of
It,
funds?
was it?
It's not the fun.
Is it Shukai without Cary?
39. If you go with the Japanese numbers, ichini-san, san is 3, Q is 9, san Q. Thank you. Not enough thank yous in this world, so we wanted to spread more thank yous by representing our brand out here at Shukai. Reason why we came out to Shukai was to support Cary in his awesome event, but also to come up to NorCal and visit some awesome folks and family out here too.
What does Shukai mean to you?
Basically a gathering for family, friends, to have fun. That's what Shukai means.
Shukai is chill, right?
Chill?
Yep, and
What
it's
else?
different than other shows because everybody gets to hang out. You don't have to have the same make or model.
How many cars did you bring out today?
I bought 40 plus today.
40
Plus
plus.
cars. And then where's your car?
Right there.
Car is right. Oh.
The blue chrome GTR.
What's special about your car?
Represents me.
It represents your
Big
character?
everything.
From what I understand, our event is the first time you brought it out with this wrap, right?
Yes.
So when everyone sees this, it's the first time they're seeing
This is
it.
the first time.
What's that? That's what's up.
All for you, Cary.
She's debuting it.
So this is Dune from Milpitas. Every event he brings out at least 6 cars. One of which is our old friend, our old fallen friend Lito. But he brings out like Toyota Hilux, old school Coronas. And just out of curiosity, why do you support Shukai and what does Shukai mean to you?
Well, Shukai mean to me, sincerely from my heart, brotherhood. And brotherhood meaning is Cary. And Cary, I've been with Cary since my daughter here, who's Ashley, she's 10 years old. We've been close to 10 years every event. Uncle Cary even comes out to her birthday party. I support the cause of the Japantown, one of the very few left in the United States. 3, correct? Last 3 in the United States. So it's an honor, and I go wherever Brother Cary goes to. With that said, we're gonna miss Cary a lot. Him leaving the Bay Area, lost a good brother, but he's also welcome back because one of the other fallen brother we had was Lito Mata, who I had an honor to own his 72 Celica. And it's here that we pay tribute to Lito. Rest in peace, brother. We always will love you.
86 Fest? 86 Fest. This
I want
is
to take a photo with you guys.
86 Fest. He's the owner. And I was just kind of blown away that he came up all the way from SoCal
Is this
just
a video?
for our event.
Yes, it is.
This is my boy Alex right here.
Yo, Alex, what up, you guys?
How's it going?
Definitely had to come out here. I definitely had to drive up just because I heard that it might be possibly the last Shukai in Japantown. I don't know. No matter what it is,
we'll see.
no matter what it is, this is a dope event. This is my first time here, even though I'm originally from San Jose.
And he brought his lens.
This is my small lens. But yeah, but yo, respect to everybody who came out. Respect Cary. Yo, man.
Coming out.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
There's this publication called Super Street. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but yeah, they usually like have cars and events in their publication. And there's this guy named Sam. His Instagram is DoSpeed, so if you don't follow him already, it's DoSpeed, D-U-S-P-E-D. Anyway, so he came up to cover Super Street this morning. Got on a plane at like noon or something? 10 a.m. 10 a.m.
Nice.
to fly here, right? Just to cover our event. And at 7 o'clock, he's flying back to LA. So what I wanted to know was like, why would you even come up here just for a few hours? Like, is this event worth coming up just for a few hours?
Easily, this is an event I would come every year. It's one of the only of its kind I think I've ever been to, and I've been to a lot of events in my 12 years in the magazine industry. There's no event that kind of brings people together like this, no event that kind of closes down a city like this except Shukai. And it's in a Japantown, so there's a lot of like Japanese culture, and it kind of goes with all the Japanese car culture that Super Street covers. So it's kind of a perfect fit for us to be here, and Cary puts on an amazing event.
The support that we get is just tremendous. Whether it's Super Street or any other media partners that we have, we just love the fact that they come out of their way for us to cover something that we are trying to let the rest of the world know that, hey, look, we have 3 Japantowns in the USA. San Jose has one of them. We want you to come and check it out, see what they have to offer. And people like Sam help us to spread the word. Thank you, Sam.
And hopefully I'll be back next year.
Okay, next year. This guy apparently owns a company called Auto Fashion.
He likes touching
And
my...
yes, I like He's from San Diego. So these people at the last week said, hey, we want to come up and support your guys' event. And I asked Mai, like, hey, do we have space? We have space. And he's like, you know what? If they're coming up all the way from SoCal, we'll make space for these guys.
Oh, why?
So let me ask you guys. Let me ask all three of you guys. Why are you guys here? Why would you guys want to come up for this event? Why
Craigslist!
Support you.
Support you.
But no, not me. But I mean, like, is it what?
Support the culture.
Because it's legit, it's genuine.
Yes, definitely.
We're not just meeting up in a random parking lot to like just, you know, showboat our cars. We're actually here to
We'll make that drive all the way up north to support.
Exactly.
That's what we're here for. It's all about the culture of cars,
Gary forced
tuners.
me to come.
So I want to thank these guys for coming up all the way from SoCal at the last minute to support our event.
Hey, can I get everyone's attention, please? 2018 Shukai on behalf of the Bay Area family and the car community, along with myself. I've been a friend with Cary for the longest time that I've been in the car stuff. So this year, for all the other years that I've seen him rolling out the little scooter, and I'm like, man, that's pretty cool. I wanted to get him one. And along with Brother Long here, I say, let's get him one, but he said, apparently he has one already. So we came up with something, and on behalf of the Bay Area and all the car clubs, and you know, Cary's always been around since my little daughter here, Ashley, a birthday party. So I came up with this longboard. I figured that if he can skate all the way back to Hawaii, he can skate back to the Bay Area. And I got all the friends and team members to and teams to sign this longboard. So, Brother Cary, I think this tops the recognition.
Hey man, so this event is for all you guys. We don't charge an admission because we want you to enjoy Japantown. We want you to be here and support the community that we have grown to love. And this kind of sentiment, like, it blows me away. Like, I'm not even from here, I'm from Hawaii. And so like, having people like you guys just bring me in as family makes me feel really good. And people like Mai right here.
Mai, come up here. Come up here,
please. He got me involved with the Japantown community. I just brought the car guys in, and you guys are all here to celebrate Japantown. And I honestly don't know what else to say. I never really, like,
I hope you know how to skateboard.
Crazy.
You learn now.
Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah,
there's a claw, so I'm not gonna.
But thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate this. Thank you.
Thank you, folks. Thank you.
Yeah.